What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? We are back. Well, at least I am for the moment. We are trying to get the fellas in here. Don't know what yet, but I'm here. Been catching a lot of flack because we ain't been here in a couple of weeks, man. But been really busy, taking care of a lot of family stuff. Like I said last week, man, y'all can blame that on me that we didn't come to you last week as promised. But we are here today. Well, at least I'm here today. Hopefully, the fellas will come in pretty soon. Still trying to get Timmy in. Haven't heard from Demetrius yet, but please let me know how everybody is doing out there. I hope everybody's doing well. We, like I said, it has been some weeks, about 3 weeks since we've been live and coming to you guys, man, and we really appreciate you guys hanging with us. As always, do us a favor if you are not a part of the YouTube channel, please look it up on YouTube. Click the link, click the like button and subscribe. That way you get notifications when we go on. Of course, on Facebook, we always let you know ahead of time when we're going on. We're actually going to try to change into some new things, maybe a new system, new operating system, and try to make things just a little bit better for us, man. Give you some better graphics on the screen as well. So once again, how is everybody doing, man? It's like I said, it's been 3 weeks since we've been on. Had a lot of stuff happen, a lot of shit happened. First of all, Bill Cosby is home. He's out of jail. Shouldn't have been there in the first place, if you ask me. But that's just if you ask me. So until we can get the fellas on, man, I really need y'all to give me some feedback here. Hold on, let me get these comments up here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we've had a lot of stuff going on. Sha'Carri Richardson, we thought she was going to be in the Olympics, and they just snatched it from her. But I see she actually has an ad out with I want to say Nike. That's has sponsored her, so she's doing her thing, man, and that's great. Make all this public here, so that way we can get these comments up. All right, we got 11 people watching so far, and I'm still waiting on my fellas to come in. So hopefully they'll get there. If not, y'all just gonna be talking to me. All right, man. Yeah, Beats. That's who she's with. And big shout out to Dr. Dre and Beats, Nike for standing by her, man. She admitted she was wrong. As far as that goes, yeah, you can't. Weed is damn near legal now wherever you go, but it's you gotta go by the rules in the Olympics, and I want a big shout out to those companies for sticking by her, man. When it seemed like everybody was down on her just by the way she looked and her being who she is. Excuse me while I wet my throat there. Liz, what up? I'll definitely let you know, brother. But anyway, like I said, Bill Cosby's home. He shouldn't have been there. We had Sha'Carri Richardson. Congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks for winning that NBA championship. Truth be told, man, I was pulling for Chris Paul. I really wanted Chris Paul to get that ring, but it's kind of hard to hate on Giannis. It's hard to hate on him, man. He did it with the team that brought him in, that drafted him, and you can't argue with that, man. He did it, what I like to say, he did it the right way. I know a lot of people will say different. A lot of people will say go ahead and chase that money, but I think he did it the right way. It was good to watch the playoffs go through with real basketball teams rather than these made up super teams, man. Super teams fell flat on their face this playoff time, and then that carries me over to the Olympics because we took an L today. I don't know what's going on in the Olympics. I think obviously those teams overseas are more of a team, and we got all stars coming in. Everybody can't decide who wants to be top dog, so we'll figure out what's going on with them. Let me turn this down here. Also, last time we were together, we talked about Fred Cox, and in honor of his birthday, we wanted to not spend any money on that Tuesday. I want to say, was it the 13th? I know I didn't spend anything. I hope that all of you joined in and helped out with that. It was just a small sacrifice to try to make a big statement. Um, don't know if you did or didn't, but I hope you did. I hope you helped out. If you did, I thank you for joining us in that protest, that silent protest. If you didn't, that's okay. Do what you got to do. Catch the next one. But we still fighting for justice with Fred Cox, man, and I know my man. Excuse me, my man Mike Harris. He's out there. He's hitting the streets hard, week after week. Mal Thornton, she's doing her thing, staying on those people in Elizabeth City and Graham. I think we had a little incident down in Graham this weekend. So, man, I really appreciate uh, folks out there putting that footwork in. You know, I know we do a lot, but they really putting it in. They really putting it in. My man Mike Harris is out there on it daily, and he's really a strong leader, man. And you ever get a chance to just have a conversation with that brother, I would advise you to do that. But going back to the NBA playoffs, man, Gannis did a great job. Uh, really unstoppable. It looked like he was walking half the time, but he was really unstoppable, and you can't hate on that, man. He did a great thing. He willed his team to a championship, and my hat's off to him. Chris Paul, man, I was pulling for you. I really wanted to see you get that ring. You from Winston-Salem, so that's kind of home state thing. Wake Forest, of course. Uh, I think the brother T played at Wake Forest, and he was on the Bucks team, if I'm not mistaken. I think I seen a sign about that today. So congratulations to him and his family for getting that championship. Uh, Giannis and his two brothers both now have championships, and that's a great family accomplishment. All three brothers are in the NBA. I think Giannis' brother won with the Lakers last year, and then Giannis and his other brother won this year. Both of them playing with the Bucks. And so, yeah, Quinn, I was pulling for CP3 too, but CP3 he didn't come through like I thought he would, and the guys just couldn't hit shots. Gannis and the boys was putting that D on them, and they was playing hard, man. All right, so I see a few people in the comments. So what's been going on in y'all's lives, man? I know it's been hot. As you can see, I got my football gear on, so I am ready. I smell football season in the air. We'll start bringing back talking sports with Big L. Since we got football season about to kick off in about a couple of weeks. Congratulations to Breon Pass as well. Uh, he and I think Kai Rankin, I think it may have been one more player, they played in East-West games. I think Breon actually played in the basketball. I think he played in both basketball and football. He got a great award. He's had a great career as a high school athlete, and I wish that brother all the best in the world going, to NC State. I'm still a Tar Heel fan, but I ain't gonna root against him. I'm gonna root for him. So what's going on with y'all out there, man? See some people on. Let's get some people. Let's get some comments in here, man. What's going on in y'all world? Y'all want to talk about Bill Cosby? You want to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson? What's been going on? What we need to address down here today? I got my brother Blizz out there. That's my wrestling brother. He wants to come on the show. I know he been itching to get on for a while. I'm gonna bring him on maybe in a couple of weeks or so. But what y'all got? What y'all want to talk about? Cause I'm running out of time up here. My fellas done left me hanging. We still trying to get these guys on, man. I know Timmy said he was coming on, but nowhere to be found. Right. Yeah, I'm dying up here. I'm dying up here, man. So, as far as some things going on in my life, man, let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about how important your family is to you. Some people may know, not a lot of people may know that I've had some family issues. That's I'll say maybe the last 2 years or so, and family thing, man, it's become extremely. It's always been important, but it's really important to me now. Uh, Not saying it wasn't important before, but I just kind of look at things a little bit differently. And it's always important to I know a lot of people have beefs in the family, and then one day folks is gone, man, and you need to, whatever that beef is, you need to grill it up and eat it, and work that shit out, man, because family is definitely an important thing, man. We don't. That's part of the problem out here with us as black folks is as we don't stick together, especially in the family. Sometimes a lot of backstabbing, a lot of back talking and stuff like that. We need to get away from that, and not just black folks, man. Just everybody. Everybody needs to take care of their family. Get your family stronger, man, because a lot of the people dying out, man. As y'all know, we lost a young brother, Big Wesley Williamson, a couple of weeks ago, man. That's a guy I played football with for many years. Um, and while we bringing it up, man, I want to say to all my men, man, to all my fellas, get yourself checked out. Go to the doctor. I know we tend to get hard headed when it goes to coming to the doctor sometimes, and I can be that way too. But sometimes you at least need to go get a checkup. You know, get your yearly checkups. I do that. Uh, get your yearly checkups, man, and if something's going on, like I said, I lost this brother a couple of weeks ago, and things that I hear is, I really shouldn't have lost him, but the stubbornness kicked in, and and now he's not here with us anymore. But we as men, we got to stick. We got to go to the doctor, get that yearly checkup. As you get older, I would suggest getting two yearly checkups. One every 6 months. And uh, get your colonoscopy. Damn, I just messed that word up. Yeah, get all that checked, man. Get your colon checked. Uh, Testicular cancer. You want to, check for all of that stuff, man, because all this stuff can sneak up on you, and all they're gonna try to do is, put you under radiation and stuff like that, man. And if you're out there and you can catch it in time, that's gonna be a good thing. The sooner you catch it, the better. Um, but getting back to family, man, we really need to strengthen our family ties, and I'm include myself in that. I got a lot of cousins and family just on the other side of town, man, that I love dearly, but I don't really see them as much as I should. And I was thinking about that today, man. I'm really gonna make the effort to, try to pull us together a little bit better, maybe some family cookouts or something. I love to cook out, but family, man, is very important. And I'm talking going past your children and your immediate family, your children, your husband, your wife, mother, sister, daughters. I'm talking about those cousins. I got a family reunion probably coming up in September. I'm really hoping that we can get that together. We didn't really get it together this year or last year because of the COVID situation. But I'm really hoping that we can get that thing together this year, man. So definitely, get in touch with those cousins, man, that you ain't seen in years or months. Especially, if they like mine, they right across town, bro. I need to go by and see them and kick it, have a drink with them, see how they doing, and we just throw some food on the grill and fry some fish and have some fun. Well, we know it, the summer gonna be here, and then we're gonna be all up on Thanksgiving, and that's usually when we all get together, Thanksgiving and Christmas. But we need to do better. I need to do better, and hopefully you guys will take that advice and reach out to those cousins you hadn't seen in a long while, and work that thing out. If you got a beef, and y'all get together, and we have one big family cookout or something. Also, speaking of family, we've been trying to get together some cookouts. Uh, I know I've talked with some people in regards to doing like a real big family cookout here in Reedsville for everybody. I know a couple of years ago we did the Cambridge cookout out here, and the West End did a cookout, and I think West End did a cookout not too long ago. I know over in I think Oaks Park, they usually do their cookout on, I think that might have been Father's Day. But I've talked with some guys, and we've really talked about doing a big cookout for just anybody, you know. And we've got some feedback from the city. We've got some feedback from the city. They've kind of said they really they don't mind donating some things. So all my Cambridge fellas, I will be in touch with you in regards to the Cambridge cookout. 'Cause, we definitely want to try to get that going. Uh, Class of '91, we're gonna get that going. You know, everybody loves food, and everybody loves free food even better. So we definitely gonna get stuff like that going. But like I said, I've been in talk with some guys. We trying to work on some things to make a real huge cookout, probably at one of the parks in the city. And I think it would be a nice event, nice family event, family oriented. Kids, of course. I know we talked about some bounce houses, stuff for the kids to do. Would like to have some music out there. We'll definitely have, it definitely be a DJ, but we want some live music, like a band or something. So, we definitely gonna be working on some things. So all my people watching and my people in Reedsville, you know, keep an eye on things. We working on things, so we trying to get it. Uh, Another thing, I want to congratulate brother Greg Lee for getting this food truck going. Big Harry's Back Porch Barbecue. He's been out there at several spots within the last couple of weeks. I stopped and got a plate. I want to say maybe the first day he was out there at the location that across from the location that tried to shut him down. And I ought to go ahead and say who it was, but I ain't gonna say it. But anyway, they did some underhanded shit to him. Did some underhanded shit to him. But the thing about it is, brother Greg had all this stuff in order, and he was on this show and he told you where he was gonna be, and that's where he went. But like I said, he had all this stuff in order, and all of that ended up backfiring on the people that called him, that called on him. So big shout out to my brother Greg, man, for getting that going. We need more food trucks out there. We need more black business owners, more ideas such as that. Uh, we get tired of eating the same thing every day in this small town. So, you need those food trucks out there. So, if it's something that you're thinking about, something that you like to cook, and you're thinking about doing a little business, getting into a side business, food truck or whatever, hey man, go for it. Sit down with whoever you want to go in business with, or if you're just gonna be you, sit down and game plan that shit and work it out. It can be done. We need more of it. Ronnie, what's up? I see you, brother. And yes, we're gonna get that Cambridge cookout going. We definitely gonna make that happen. So all my fellas, if you're in Cambridge and you're listening, please get in touch with me. We're gonna make it happen. The hell is Karen? That means. But anyway, uh, But getting back to family, um, I tend to hang with my friends more than I do my family sometimes, and we got to change that. I know a lot of times we do. A lot of times we hang with our family more at events, such as like I said, cookouts or homecoming, stuff like that. We tend to reach out to family and hang with family more during the holiday season. But we need to get back to hanging with family just on the regular. You know what I mean? Get back to hanging with the family on the regular. All right, moving on to another topic, I want to say a big shout out to the Sassy Shooters, who I think they took a trip to Miami. They posted some pictures on the website. Ladies look fabulous. Big shout out to them. They're still going strong, and I advise you, if you haven't took that class and gotten that conceal, please do it. Please do it. It is the best, and I mean the absolute best, $90 that you're gonna spend on yourself. It is an investment in your security and in your safety. So please, by all means, take take that $90, take that class if you haven't taken it. If you have taken it, take that $90 and go get that conceal. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait on it for a while because they say they backed up, but it's worth the wait. Once you get it, you got it. You go open carry, you can go conceal. Just make sure you stay up on the rules of the state and whatever state you may be traveling to. As I said, the ladies went to Miami, I think, just for like a sassy shooters trip. So it was all ladies, but they took some great pictures. They had their weapons with them, and how they got them on the plane. I'm certain a certain protocol they had to go through, but they got them there, got them back, of course. And big shout out to them, man. They did a great job. And so, Latoya, if you're watching, or if you happen to watch this at a later time, congratulations. Keep doing your thing. Uh, we definitely still waiting on that rematch. So just let us know. We gonna get it this time. All right. Now I don't know who the hell Karen is, so I don't know what that's about. But I see we got a comment here from Quinta. Let's see. Let's do something to get men signed up, women too. Get checked out. Like they do blood drives, but this is get mammograms and etc. Quinta, I do agree with that. But now to do that, we would have to get in touch with some medical people, probably some doctors or nurses or something, or maybe someone within the insurance. Definitely get those mammograms as well. You don't want the breast cancer sneaking up on you. Um, we've actually had we actually had some people on the show before who's discussed breast cancer. So ladies, get those mammograms. Don't worry about that Gucci bag. Go to the doctor, get that mammogram. All right, and Quinta, I want to thank you for watching, and I want to thank you for that comment there. All right, so yeah, I'm dying up here, but I'm up here. So let's get to. Want to talk about. Damn, I just forgot it. Want to talk about. Damn, want to talk about what these things that's happened in the upcoming weeks. Well, this past week rather. There's been some NFL coaches who have decided to resign because they did not want to be vaccinated. So I guess it was a situation where maybe the team was forcing the coaches to be vaccinated. I've also heard as of recently that there's been some hospitals that are going to be forcing their employees to be vaccinated. Of course, I think hospitals actually force you to get the flu shot. I think something like that. But what I wanna what I want to talk about is how do you feel about being forced to be vaccinated? Now, keep in mind we have to, because this is, we're broadcasting on YouTube, and YouTube has they don't like people talking about the vaccine, and I don't think Facebook don't like you talking about the vaccine either. But we're gonna do it. How do you actually feel about being forced to be vaccinated? Um, Now, my personal opinion, I think it should be your choice. You know, I've said this uh, before. This is the vaccine is the only medicine, I guess that's what you can call it, that this country seems to give out for free. The only life saving medicine they give out for free. But yet there's a ton of people who have to pay out of their ass for asthma medicine, uh, the cancer treatment, all of this stuff they have to pay for, and especially the elderly, they had to pay a lot of money for a month's worth of pills they may have to take, or medicine they have to take. And a lot of times the insurance don't cover it all. Now I have my issues. Well, I won't say issues. I have my opinions in regards to the vaccine. And just like everybody has got their own opinion. And I'm not here to discuss whether you should get it or not. That's your own choice. At least it should be. What I want to discuss is, how do you feel about being forced to do something? Should your job force you to do something like that? Um, I'm not, to my knowledge, I'm really not seeing these other countries around the world having to be forced to take this stuff, and if they're going to force you to take it, which one are they going to give you? If they're forcing you to take it, are they going to give you the choice of which one you want, or are they just going to give you that Johnson Johnson? Also, you know, like I said, it should be your choice. We live in a country where you have a choice of whether you want to bring a woman has a choice whether she wants to bring a life into this world or not. It's pro-choice. Now I understand there's a lot of deaths related to the pandemic, and according to what they're trying to say now, it's everybody that's not vaccinated. It's the ones that's causing all the deaths, which I think is bullshit. Like I said before, they never ever give you the survival numbers. They always give you the deaths. They never give you survivals. Um, you're looking at a person who had it and got through it. It was a rough 2 days, 2.5 days with a headache from hell. Uh, didn't feel like doing nothing, but when you quarantine, you really can't do nothing but watch TV. So that was kind of it for me. I know some other people who have had it. Uh, and as I said, if you got the vaccine, hey man, I ain't hating on you. I just don't think you should be forced. And I'm sure there's people that feel different. I know there's a lot of people out there that feel like everybody should get it. Uh, there's a lot of people, there's a huge effort to put this, to push that vaccine on the black community. I see commercials all the time about, the black community. We need to get it in the black community. I don't see that with the other community. I don't see that happening with, I don't see commercials with everybody trying to get in the Latino community or the Asian community to get it. But I do see those commercials that say something about the black community. Okay, we have a comment from Miss Tammy Faye Warner. She says, "My thing is several people have gotten both shots and still get COVID. And some say suffer worse than before having COVID without the vaccine." Tammy, I've heard the same thing. Um, but once again, we're talking about something that, in my opinion, really hadn't been tested. Or if it had been tested, it hadn't been tested and wasn't tested long enough. Uh, this is something that they came up with, or supposedly came up with, within inside of a year, damn near 6 months. And I think that the thing with a lot of people, especially in the black community, is that we just don't trust it. See Tuskegee for the reasons behind that. Now, I could be wrong. I could be completely 100% wrong. But I just simply don't feel you should be forced. I feel like it should be your choice. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that feel differently. If you feel differently, hey, hit the comments. Let me know. I'll put it up. We'll talk about it. If you feel the same way, hey, get it in the comments, man. Uh, but as I said, and we're seeing hospitals forcing their employees, which, I'm pretty sure a lot of the hospital employees probably were some of the first ones to get it. And they're on the front, and they're the frontline people, and they're gonna be really in close proximity with probably the virus. And of course they were when this thing first hit and was probably at its strongest point. But I've during the course of the past year and some months, year and a half, I guess we'll say, that we've been dealing with the pandemic. I've heard medical people uh, speak some of the same thoughts that I have in my mind about it. And now we have a different strand of it. We have the Delta, which is, it's kind of like, with we had the mad cow and the chicken flu and SARS is like something every year that's supposed to take us out. So now we have the Delta strand. So if you got that shot before for the regular, is that going to take care of the Delta? Or you got to go get another shot, another set of shots for the Delta? I mean, it's just a whole lot of unknown questions that are not being answered. They're not being answered by the people that need to answer. So, with that being said, man, I'll close this topic, because we're not getting a lot of feedback on that, But I'll say it's completely up to you as to what you want to do and if you want to get it. And I think it should stay that way. I don't think you should be forced to get it, whether you work in the medical profession or not. Um, but I'm sure most people in the medical profession are going to be catering to getting it. Not all, but most. But again, it should be your choice. And Tammy, I do want to thank you for your comments. You as well. All right. right, let's see what we can move on to. All right. Well, we're gonna move on to a little football now. We got the season about to start, and you know I talk a lot of trash during football season. Talk a lot of trash. So, as you can see, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. So everybody, you know this is what we live for. I know baseball, basketball season is done. Baseball is going on right now. We don't really care too much about baseball, but we might watch it during the World Series or some shit. But they got about 15, 16 days to entertain us, maybe a month. But then God's team, the Americans team, the Dallas Cowboys, will be on. They will be on Hard Knocks. They should be on. I think we playing in the Hall of Fame game this year, so we gonna be getting it this year. So all my haters line up. All my haters line up against me. I'm ready for you this year. I got my quarterback back. My quarterback got his money. So all that trash that you talked last year, and Redskin, well, not Redskin, but the Washington football team. A lot of people. I was at a cookout yesterday. A lot of people predicting the Washington football team to win the division. I'm sure my man Demetrius, if he ever sees this or watching or whatever, he probably gonna back him up. But okay, it is what it is. They got it last year. Whole different story this year. We got my peoples back. Everybody healthy right now, so if we can remain healthy, we're gonna dominate the NFC East. And you heard it here first. Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I said it. I said it last year too. I'm gonna say it again. Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. All right, that's enough about football because Cowboys on the team I really care about. Uh, well, I mean, yeah, DD, the basketball team we touched on that earlier. They getting trashed. Uh, I think their problem is they just haven't played together the way these other teams have. Uh, what's up, Myra? That's right, Cowboys all the way. But anyway, man, Team USA is not looking like a team. They're looking like you know bunch of all-star players, and really what we see is what we see in the NBA. They spend all the time running up and down the court shooting three-pointers, and these other teams overseas, we got to keep in mind a lot of those players on those other teams they play in the NBA. A lot of those players play in the NBA right now, and the international game. These international teams, they've been playing together for a while. So they actually have a team concept. There's no big name superstars out there. They've got some NBA players, but ain't like they got Gannis out there playing or something. There's no big name superstars. So it's not a situation where this guy has to score 20 points. So we got to feed the ball to this guy. Whereas Team USA, ever since they started allowing pro players to play, which started in I think '92 with Jordan and Magic and Bird and all those guys. Uh, we were destroying teams. We were beating teams by 100 points. But that's a that tells you how much the game has changed. And I'm not talking about the international game. I'm talking about the NBA because the original Dream Team actually went out there and played defense, and they wanted to go out there and beat teams by 100. Whereas when I look at this Dream Team, there's no edge to them. There's no fight to them. They, they like I said, it's what you see during the NBA season. You see guys running up and down the court. You see the big man. You see your 6'11" big man shooting three-pointers. It's all about the three-pointers over here in the NBA, and In national ball, they just scoring. They shooting threes, they hitting layups. You know, as we watch the finals, if you watch the finals, I'm sure you've seen a lot of times where somebody would get a rebound and kick that shit back out for somebody to shoot 3 pointer. I'm like, really? You passing up a 3 pointer? Okay, they say they can't get in. I don't know what's going on. All right, let me see if I can send this link to them again. Same link. I don't see what's the damn problem. All right, y'all bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can get the fellas in. Better late than never, I guess. And like I said, I apologize. We haven't come to you in a couple of weeks. I know y'all tired of just hearing me ramble off about random stuff here, but hey, I'm doing the best I can by myself. Uh, I hadn't prepared to be by myself. I had prepared to be with the crew, but it didn't go down like that. So we're gonna try to see if we can get them in now. All right, that's all I can do is send the link back to you. So hopefully that'll work. All right, Demetrius, the link has been sent again. It should be the same link. So hopefully he'll get in. But anyway, getting back to USA basketball, they're not performing as a team right now. I think they'll get better as the tournament goes on. Hopefully they will. Anyway, anything other than a gold medal is kind of an embarrassment to us because we are supposed to be the dominant people in basketball. And right now we're not playing dominant. We're not playing as a team. So hopefully we can get this thing going. So Team USA, if you well, I know you're not watching, but hopefully if you see this on YouTube, please get it together. Kevin Durant, you ain't got to shoot threes all the time. Drive to the basket and get people there. You know what I'm saying? Draw that foul, dunk on some people. Let's get that edge and that fire going. All right. Yeah, Holiday tried, but got to be more than that. All right, here we go. So we've sent the link out to the fellas again. And again, nothing. I don't see nobody coming in. So this ain't working. See, this is why you should be on time. Start at 7:30. I need everybody in the green room ready for the show at 7:15. That's why you should be on time. But anyway, what's going on, Mike Harris? I see you, brother. How you doing? Yeah, I might have to bring brother Mike on. I don't know. It's like I said, we got about 15 more minutes left, then I'm gonna shut it down. So y'all hit me up, man. Let me know what's up, man. What's going on? What y'all want to discuss? What's going on in y'all's lives? Everybody good out there? Everybody need to do a check in, see what's going on. I didn't covered everything I can cover in 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? As far as not having a discussion about it anyway. All right, what's going on, Mike? Well, we've been at this for about 45 minutes. Look like the fella's gonna come in. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. And yeah, we got to do better, man. We got to do better. This actually looks like we ain't done it in 3 weeks. Um, like I said, man, I'm not sure why the fellas couldn't get in. I sent the link, but we're gonna get these bugs fixes. Like I said, I'm actually trying to work on getting putting up a new system. We might move to something else other than StreamYard. I don't know yet, but StreamYard's been good to me. So big props out to StreamYard. They've done a great job as far as helping us in times when we had some technical difficulties. We could contact StreamYard via text or whatever, and they helped us out a couple of times. So big shout out to StreamYard, man. Just want to say, well, what is that connection there? Yeah, man. Just big shout out to StreamYard. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and shut. Go ahead. I ain't gonna shut it down. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. We've been going at about 45 minutes, man. I apologize for today's show not being as interesting, not having that discussion feel. But as I said, man, we're gonna try to change some things up. Possibly get some more cameras in here. Have some make this thing look like a true talk show. So just bear with us, man. I want to say thank you to all of you guys who stick with us and watch us every week and share this and then go back and watch the replays or whatever. For anybody that's going back and watch the replays, please hit that like button. If you're on Facebook, no, no, scratch that. Hit that heart button if you're on Facebook. Hit that heart button. Let Facebook know you like what we're doing. And then if you're on YouTube watching, hit that like button, hit that notification, set your notifications to all, and subscribe to the channel. We said what we said, 3 exclamation points. All right, well, I did the best I could by myself. So we're gonna try to come at you again next week. And like I said, if next week, if it's just me, I'm gonna be right here and we'll have another discussion. I'll talk to the walls again. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate everybody watching, tuning in. We're gonna try to see what went wrong, why the fellas couldn't get in. So, Didi, I thank you. I did the best I could. But for my man Timmy T and for my man D, I'm Big L. We said what we said. I'm out. Y'all have a good evening.